Hello everyone, happy Saturday. Excuse the hair, it's hair wash day. I wasn't even gonna make a video today, but I got a new lip and cheek in today, the Tiger Lily limited edition. And so I was gonna save it for when I was like, wearing something nicer, hair wash, but I was too impatient. So I wanted to try it. So I'm just gonna, and I also just knew I needed to feel better with my makeup or with myself today. So I'm just gonna put my foundation on. I'm just gonna kind of buff in my main shade Mango, and I'm just using the blush and bronzer today to just kind of buff it on. I love it because I can just kind of throw it on really quick, and if you've already been using the makeup, you kind of know like where the areas are to kind of leave for the contour. And then yeah, sometimes I like to do it this way because then I can really see my my contour will stick out a little bit more. So I'm actually gonna, I have kind of all my compacts out right now because I want to try a different brightening shade today. Let's see, which one am I gonna use? Versailles. Versailles is like the lightest shade in Saint. It's a little bit warm. So Linen is also, Linen and Moonlit are also like in that lightest category, but Linen, it would be like neutral. And I think Moonlit is considered neutral. But Versailles has a little bit of warmth to it. And I actually just love it, and I haven't worn it for a while. I've been doing other things. So we're gonna just throw that on. And I'm just using the small end of the blend brush today. I like using an end like this to do my brightening shade for obvious reasons. You can kind of just get in there. And I like to go in the inner corner and then the outer corner and then just kind of sweep the excess under here so that I'm not piling stuff under the eye, because we don't want to get create texture there. And you just see how that gives a lift. And then just kind of throw some on the center of the forehead, and then down the center of the nose, the chin, the center of the chin, and the cupid's bow, the area right above the lip. Sorry. I'm just lightly tapping that in. It just creates that awesome brightening. Okay, so now we're gonna do, I'm just gonna grab my detail brush, because you guys know that's always my favorite for doing contour. And I've been using Astoria for quite a while, which is this shade here, which is cooler. But I, want to use my color Olive today. Sometimes I just want to mix things up. I have, of course, a lot of colors because I signed up to sell it, so I have lots of things. And so this is Olive, and I have not used Olive in a very long time. Olive is a warmer shade, and sometimes it doesn't show up super well on me, but because it is winter and I'm not getting a lot of sun on my face, I'm just gonna tap it in. I'm gonna see, and it might not show up good on camera, but I wanted more of a warmth today. And of course I could always use indigo, but indigo is like a very dark color. And today's Saturday, and I just want like a simple, natural look, even though most of my looks are natural, but you know what I'm saying. Less contrast. I just want to have a little bit of that three-dimensional, but just more subtle, I guess you could say. Mostly it's because Shelly used it today in her live. And it just cut me kind of, I was like, I should use Olive again. I haven't used it for a while. So you can wear several different contours, so don't be afraid to mix it up and try some different ones. Sometimes you might want them for different shades for different reasons. And I can help you with that, so please just let me know. Comment contour if you want help getting a new contour to add to your palette, because sometimes it's nice to go back and forth. Like I said, Astoria is cooler. Indigo is also warmer, but it is, let's see here, where is my indigo? It's quite dark, but most people, unless you're very pale, can actually get away with wearing this. And it's just so beautiful. But yeah, so we have some cooler shades and we have some warmer shades. And so sometimes it just depends on the look you're going for, maybe the clothes you're wearing, and that type of thing, right? So it's nice to have some different options. And of course they do last so long. And then if you do have more than one and you're going in between, it's gonna be that much longer before you need to order anything. So it kind of, you know, helps too. If you do run out of one, you have a backup. So just want to say that if you've had the makeup for a while, and you want to kind of expand and add something to your palette, you can always do that. It's good to experiment. It's fun to experiment. Okay, I'm going to leave the lip and cheek until I finish my eyeshadow because I want to save it for the end just because it's new and I'm excited to try it. So I wasn't going to bother with eyeshadow, but I think because I'm wearing this, it's Tiger Lily that we're going to do today, I'm going to just do a bit of the similar kind of an orangey-ish, corally-ish eyeshadow. So I thought I'd do Crush because I haven't done that one for a while. Okay, so Crush is a really pretty shimmer. So I'm just going to do, let's see, which color should I do to wear with it today? I think maybe I'll do Bird. So there is Bird. It's kind of a mid-tone color. So I'm gonna just use this as my, I'm gonna do two colors today. So we're gonna just do Bird. So this is a great all over color. And if you want more, like what I love about the eyeshadow is when you first get it on your brush, if you start in the outer corner, you can make it darker than it is and then sweep it into your crease or on your lid or whatever. You can do the lighter, just depending on how much product is on and how much pressure you're putting on for the brush. If you're needing an all over, like really good neutral, it's kind of just like a taupey color. It's really good. I'll show you again. Where is it here? That is Bird. So loving Bird. I should wear it more often, honestly. It's just, if you're looking for a color that you don't have to think about too much, Bird is a good one. It actually is looking quite dark. I think it's just how much I had on my brush, and I'm kind of pressing down kind of hard on it. So yeah, that's fine. Just blend it in if you find that you've got like these harsh lines. Keep those eyes open after or at some point when you're doing it, if you have the hooded eyes, just so you can kind of see like how it looks with your eyes open. And we can see it there. You can take it underneath here too. Okay, easy peasy. Now let's do some Crush. We're gonna put it on with our fingers today. Just kind of slap it all over the lid. I'm just gonna kind of go where it meets the outer corner. Oh my gosh. I actually love these two together. I've probably done them before, but not for a while. Okay, and then just take your brush, your fluffy end of the eyeshadow brush, which is my favorite, and then just kind of blend her in. Okay. Are we ready for this? Okay. What I'm loving now, this is the first thing I've ordered since Saints, a lip and cheek I haven't ordered for quite a while, since they started doing these beautiful little velvet bags, which are so great because you can use them to keep your tints in so you don't lose them if you have extra that you're not keeping in your palette. Or like for example, especially the lip and cheek, if you want to take it to go and you don't want to have a palette, you can keep, you know, always hang on to your lids because you can just go like this. Wait, isn't this a fun color? And you can just put it on like this, or of course you can use your finger or you can use a brush. So but what I love is you could save this and use it for your blender. You could save it and use it for like your jewelry, like and stuff like that when traveling, or like hair ties, or you know, bobby pins, safety pins. It would just keep a way to keep things without losing them. Okay, now before I forget, I feel like I'm gonna forget the blush because I'm gonna get carried away with the lips. Okay, I decided to just use my finger to apply things today, so we're just gonna get the color here on the cheeks. I'm adding a little bit more because it's a lighter and brighter color, so I just really want it to stand out. Some other colors you barely need any. You still don't need too much, but I just want to make sure I have enough for it to pop on camera here. And ooh, this is quite exciting. And I'm just gonna let it sit on my cheeks before I blend it in so it can kind of warm up, because it's a little bit stiff sometimes when you first get it new in the tin. So I'm just throwing it all on with my fingers. My lips are very chapped, so definitely need some work there. I think this would be a great color to put on top of some things as well, some other colors. So I'm gonna be trying that in the coming weeks. You guys can see different combos. And now we're just gonna blend it all in with the blush and bronzer brush. And there we go. What do we think of Tiger Lily? I think I'm loving it. Okay, I think we're gonna add a little bit of illuminator because I didn't do that yet. So we're gonna go into Pearl here. Looks like I'm gonna need to reorder some of this soon. So Pearl is one of our cream illuminators, and it's so pretty. I would recommend that this is a staple for anybody's palette. It looks good literally on every skin color. So I'm just adding it to all the kind of high points here where the light will naturally pick it up in the sun and stuff. And then you can also add it to your lip color. So I really love doing this. Is one of my favorite little tricks, is just adding it to the center of my lips and just above in the Cupid's bow. And it just gives a really pretty little sheen and gives a little another bit of dimension. There we go.